What's up, Scorpio? How are you guys doing today? Thank you for visiting my channel. This is for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I'm doing a heart, mind, body, and soul reading for the month of September with an overall lunar message. And I'm doing this in alignment with the full moon that is going on right now in Pisces. So this full moon is affecting my Scorpios in their 5th and 11th house. So what does that mean? It means that you're either highlighting or culminating something, maybe a previous event or issue or circumstance that was going on back in February. If you think back to the Pisces new moon that happened in February, maybe you planted some seeds, maybe you started something, maybe something has been, I don't know, right beneath the surface and hasn't really blossomed yet, and maybe that time is now in this full moon to cultivate those crops or those seeds that you planted. And seeds, whether you planted good seeds or bad seeds, it's going to affect your 5th house, which is your house of romance, love affairs. Not like long-lasting romance, but like short-term lasting romance, if that makes sense. Like lust, playfulness. It's also going to highlight your creativity, your creative aspects, fertility, birth of ideas, your mental state or physical birth, your spirit, your joy, self-expression, drama, flair for drama. So those are some of the things that are going to be highlighted this month. It's also affecting your 11th house, which is the house of it's like your social house, the house of your friends, social activity, humanitarian, your environment, your social environment. So let's see what your mind, body, soul, and spirit messages are for this month. And if you haven't already liked, subscribed, and shared, please do. I like this card. You guys are the first to get a card that's like this. It's like a heart on fire, right? A heart in flames, passion, energy, that goes right in alignment with the 5th house that we were just talking about fiery passion, romance, love affairs. Your ideas are on fire, your creativity is on fire. So definitely use that energy in a creative way. You may be bursting with energy. So have a creative, positive outlet for all of that stuff, Make sure you're channeling it properly. So what else? What do we have for Scorpio for the month of September? What do they need to know? What is the energy for Scorpio? This card wanted to come out. Alright, so let's flip this card over. This is Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So that's positive. It's really positive. Maybe you just have this really passionate, strong connection with somebody, and it's transforming you into your better self, which is really amazing and really positive. So that is awesome for you guys, especially if you have not. Look, the butterfly. What else transforms, right? A butterfly. Love that. Maybe you're evolving creatively, or as an adult. Let's see. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those who they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on a quite few list. So you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, and zippier. But you're already around those who laughed the loudest and smiled the widest, and those who always found when you stopped looking elsewhere. So that's awesome. That's like finding that something you've been searching for in the place where you least expect it, and in finding that relationship, whatever that relationship is going to transform you in 2 ways, you know? This is awesome. So it's definitely about healthy, passionate relationships. You were once the caterpillar. Caterpillar goes into its cocoon. Oops, sorry. And then emerges this beautiful butterfly after, you know, this time period where it just kind of knows. You know, it's not given a book. It's not given instructions. It's not given directions. It just physically transforms and is lighter and flies away. Aptitude. Butterfly flies at its aptitude, its highest aptitude. So you have the opportunity to soar so high right now, is what I'm getting. And the only thing that can stop you is you. And maybe any negative traits you have. I'm gonna pull one more card. Surrender. Surrender to the transformation. Surrender to the train. Surrender to the change. Surrender to something that you've been looking for, and you've been constantly on the hunt and searching for, and it's right in front of you. Maybe this is something that has always been right in front of you, and you've kind of just been seeking it somewhere else, and you just realize, bam, it's right in your face. Or maybe this is something newly found that you just found, and you no longer have to seek it, whatever it is. Maybe, again, this could be a person. It could be a relationship, an affair, a sexual relationship. However, maybe you found that person that you click with and connect with on another level. Or it could be you found a hobby, or you found your creative tool. You found what you're good at. You found what you like. You no longer need to search for that thing to make you happy, or to figure out who you are or what you are, because you're transforming into who you're supposed to be. And it has been a long road, but if you haven't transformed yet, you are currently in the process of transforming, and maybe you're going through that butterfly cocoon stage, but you're about to emerge. So this is something that you started maybe back in February, and you're emerging now in September, or you're about to emerge like really, really soon. So the positivity of, like, look at the brighter side. You're almost there, because your aptitude, your height, we have like a balloon thing over here. Like, everything is about soaring, flying high. Surrender to it. Surrender to what you don't know. Surrender to where this is going to take you. And I want to clarify these cards, because I think that there's a higher, I just want to make sure I'm getting the higher message. Wrong one. So aptitude. The race is on, time to compete. Challenge, tough. You won't be beat. Don't waste the gift you've had since birth. You're here to shine across the earth. Accept your talent and be wise. Practice, practice, claim the prize. If there's something you would like to do and be successful at, then you need to put in the work. Perfection in this case will not transpire with the wave of my wand. I'm sorry to say, the skills you seek will come, but only with practice, practice, and more practice. If the only way you wish to improve or maintain your proficiency, you cannot realistically expect to be exceptional in your field without regularly putting in the effort in order to improve your abilities. Even premier athletes and chart-topping musicians endure repeated exercises in order to maintain their supreme skills. You were born with great aptitude, but instead of resting on your laurels, please remember you need to hone your skills to ensure that they are at their best, as you can be at your finest. You may be feeding or feeling the pressure to do well, and sometimes your nerves will get the better of you, which is understandable. You don't always give yourself enough credit or get the support you feel you need in order to fill your stamina. Okay, step your game up. Are you too cocky? You know, sometimes people slip up when they think they're the best at something, and it could get taken away from you because you get comfortable, right? You get comfortable like, oh, I'm untouchable, oh, I can't, this can't, blah, 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 blah. But no, there is always somebody else out there that's like shooting their shot for you or for what you got. So be mindful of that. Don't let nobody catch you slipping. Because in general, you are, you know, emerging into something great, but you have to maintain greatness, right? So surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with you now. Stop struggling. Stop struggling and accept the changes that you're going through, because certain parts of yourself you don't need where you're going. So figure out what that is and move forward, because once you take that step forward, you don't want to go backwards. Once you evolve into someone else, you are no longer who you used to be. Take the good and leave the rest, right? Whatever it is that this journey is taking you. Assessing, it's time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and that you are honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. And that goes for people in your life, right? You can't take everyone with you when you're trying to go somewhere else. Not everyone is meant to take this journey with you. So who do you need to leave behind? Who do you need to, you know, well, you don't need to bring anyone with you. Who's meant to be around you is going to stick around you. But people are going to fall off. And that's not always an easy thing. Like I said, this is affecting your 5th and 11th house. And your 11th house is about your social network of people, your groups of friends. Maybe everyone's not going to be encouraged that you're like ascending into something great, or maybe you will have all the support you need. You know, it could be vice versa. You could have 1 or 2 people that want you to remain how you were because they feel like they're losing a part of you. But this transformation is meant to be, and you are on a path of finding what you need and what you want, because where you're going is in alignment with what is going to make you happy, what's going to make you playful and joyful, and how you are going to express yourself. You're able to show yourself in a way that you weren't able to show yourself before, whatever this talent is, you're being offered an opportunity to shine. But you need to stay on top of that. So cross all your I's, or your T's, dot all your I's. Change is uncomfortable, right? But do you want this or do you not want that? The choice is yours. You have the choice to transform into someone, to go to a different level. It's always your choice, but I feel like this is naturally going to happen. And you probably deserve it, you know? Don't get caught up looking for something that's not there. Or don't get caught up looking for something better, or the next, I want to say like the next high, right? The next great thing, the next fun thing. Don't get caught up in that chase too much either. That could backfire on you. Accept what is. Make your current environment what you need it to be, because you're given the opportunity to do that. But don't slack off and don't get comfortable because someone can come along and bump you. You know, stay on top of your game. So I don't want to keep repeating myself because I feel like that's where I'm going. But Scorpio, that is your message. You are transforming into someone or something beautiful. And I would like to know what that is. Send me a message, leave me a comment if this resonated with you, if you're going through a change, if you're going through a process, if you're ascending spiritually, if you're ascending within a job, if your status is ascending. Definitely you have something great to look for. So thank you, Scorpios. Have a great evening. If you like this, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.